I'm your second 23. You're joining me for my first two loves, chapter 64. I'll be home for Christmas. Now playing as Noah. Falling in love blows. Yeah, the end result's cool, but the process, the constant thinking about them, the nervousness, the do they, don't they, it was enough to drive a man crazy. Speaking of, I rolled over in bed and unplugged my phone, ignoring the stupid butterflies in my stomach. No notifications, no new messages. Figures. I hadn't heard from Emma since... Aren't you worried your dad might catch us? A little, but isn't that part of the fun? It's winter break. I should text her. December 21st. Doing anything fun for the break? If not, you should swing by later if you want. Perfect. Now the hard part. Waiting for... Ma. Ah! A scream from the living room nearly made me jump out of my skin. Ma? I launched to my feet, dropped my phone, and grabbed the baseball bat before racing into the living room. Mom? Walked in on my sensible mother, a woman who birthed 3 children, dancing in the living room. Noah, I hope I didn't scare you. Ma, you're not being murdered? I dropped my bat on the couch and plopped down into a chair to give my racing heart a break. You seem disappointed. Of course not, just wondering what's with all the excitement. Pack your bags, we're going to Fairyland Amusement Park. Wait, what? That's sick. Fairyland was a massive theme park in Florida. Hazel had been begging for a trip there for years. Picture it. You, me, your sister, and your brother, all together for the holiday. I don't think Elijah will be going. Did he run off again? I noticed he hadn't come back home last night. Yeah, I don't think he'll be back for a while. Ma pursed her lips and then joined me at the table. I had a feeling this would happen. At least Hazel's got you to look up to. Which means she's got to be practically glued to your side at the park for the next week. Are you ready for that? A whole week. Not to be a buzzkill, but how can we afford this? You can thank our Secret Santa. Ma reached into her purse and pulled out an envelope. Who the hell is Secret Santa? The scrawl on the front of the envelope looked strangely familiar, but I couldn't place it. Somebody left this in our mailbox. It's $1,000. Immediately, things started to click. Anonymous money. The night after donations were stolen from Winter Wonderland. Ma, this isn't from a Secret Santa. Elijah stole this money. What are you taking about? Ma. We have to return the money. I'm 99% sure those are funds Elijah took from the art department last night. It belongs to the school, not us. Emma and the others worked hard for this. I'm sure if we make an anonymous donation... Okay, let's calm down. You're clearly stressed, and that's why we need this vacation. Wait. You still want to go? Didn't you hear a word I just said? I did, and now hear this. I don't care where this money came from, we need this. I worked double after double to support this family, and it's time we took a break. But wouldn't it be better to use it on bills, the rent? We can worry about the bills later. I already booked our hotel room. Oh, for the love of Christ, your mother. But what do you want from me, Noah, huh? You want me to tell your sister she'll never go to Fairyland because we're poor? Sometimes in life you have to take whatever happiness you can get. We're going. End of discussion. Now go pack your bag. We leave in half an hour. Jesus. You and Hazel leave in half an hour. I'm not going. Not going where? And why not? Ma and I turned to see Hazel in the doorway. Mr. Penguin in hand, Ma stood up and headed for the door. Ask your brother, baby. I've got packing to do. She turned into her room and closed the door, leaving a wide-eyed Hazel staring up at me. I motioned to the chair Ma had been sitting in. What's going on? Why are you and Mama so mad at each other? We're not mad, we're just... yelling at each other really early in the morning? You heard that?
Yeah, you guys were pretty loud, and I was listening behind the door. I heard you tell Mama I'm tough too, so it's not fair for you to leave me out.
I sighed. Why does this kid have to be so smart? Ma wants to go to Fairyland for Christmas, and I don't.
Fairyland? That's like the best news ever. But why don't you want to go? Don't you want to celebrate Christmas with us?
I thought about the gift I had stashed in my closet for her. What was Christmas to a kid if not a day for presents?
I wanted to give you a present I made you. It'll get stale.
We could always exchange our gifts a few days early. It's not our fault we won't be together on the actual day. I mean, he's very honorable, I give him that. Why don't we celebrate right now?
Really? Can we do that?
We're Harrises. We do whatever we want. It's kind of a thing, come on. Hazel raced to my room ahead of me and pounced on my beanbag chair while I swung the door to my closet open.
So that's where you keep all the presents?
Don't get any ideas. This hiding place expires the second you leave this room. I rummaged through sweaty practice gear, clothes, shoes.
Aww.
No, she would not want a wooden Roggenors. I'm gonna go with the little corgi. I whipped out the stuffed dog and Hazel gasped.
It's a corgi like they have in Cordonia.
I know Ma said no to getting a puppy, but I don't think she'll have a problem with this one.
I love it. Let me get my present for you too.
Hazel sprinted out of the room. Seconds later, she came back and shoved something crinkly into my hands. And made chocolates. Hazel, did you make these? They look delicious.
Yeah, well, I had a lot of help from Ma, but I did the most important parts, like stirring the chocolate.
They look like a pro did them. You should really apply for a job at Gerdelli.
Thanks, but you still haven't answered my question. Why didn't you want to go to Fairyland?
It's complicated, Hazel. And I don't think you're old enough to...
Well, tough noogies. I'm part of this family too, and I deserve to know what's going on. Please? I promise I can handle it. I'm not a baby anymore, Noah.
She had me there. Even now, her lanky frame was fighting to remain planted on the same beanbag that had once totally dwarfed her. And it was hard to deny that the toddler who'd loved to sit there and hear stories about princesses was all grown up. I sighed. Okay. Elijah did something really bad, and if I go, there's a chance I might be blamed for it.
That's not fair.
No, it's not. But if I get blamed, I may have to go away again. So I don't want to go to Fairyland, because I don't want to spend any more time away from you. She thought about it for a second, and then launched herself out of the chair and into my arms.
Then I won't go either.
Thanks, kid, but you have to go. You don't want to leave Ma alone, do you? I pulled her back to look at her in her huge, innocent eyes. Are you really gonna make her ride all the rides and play all the games and eat all the cool food by herself at Christmas? Her brows knit themselves together.
Yeah, that would be sad.
Go, have a good time, and I can't wait to hear all about it.
But what if Elijah comes back?
I get to punch him in the face, is what happens. Elijah? He's probably holed up in some skeevy hotel room drunk off his ass, and laughing at anyone who'd listen about the job he pulled on his idiot brother. Trust me, he won't. Still, Hazel didn't look convinced for a moment. She stood there deep in thought, and then she handed me Mr. Penguin.
He'll keep you safe, but you gotta cuddle him or he'll get lonely.
Roger that. I'll protect him with my life.
You better.
Then Ma appeared in the doorway with 2 luggage bags in hand. Let's go, baby. We need to get going if we're going to check in the hotel on time.
Bye.
Hazel followed Mom out of the door, and when she closed it behind her, the sound echoed through the empty room. I was alone. I flopped on my bed listening to the house settle and gearing up for a week of solitude. Merry Christmas to me. That's how I literally spend every Christmas. I spend it with 2 special needs kids who are nonverbal, and I give them everything I can, and yeah, that is my Christmas. This year will be no different. It will be me, myself, and I, and my 2 special needs brothers. anyway, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, Discord, feelings to support me and my content. And without further ado, we are done for today. However, do keep in mind that tomorrow will be our usual books on Saturday. And apparently Miss Match comes out tomorrow, so for those of you who are interested in VIP, go for it. However, anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.